put mine up first. Hold up.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let Steve. That's camera 3, right? It's on me. It's on. We on. We live. Y'all see that,
baby?
Y'all see that, son? Ooh. Son, you should have unlatched some of that.
No, because I'm gonna pull it back off.
Nah, you look like if Gerald from Hey Arnold wore a hat, you'd wear it at the top of that fro. Like, yeah, that's what you look like right now.
Like a cone head.
Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly. We got merch, y'all. We got merch, y'all.
Listen, we gonna share this episode with a link. Y'all wanna put your orders in? We got the hats.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna start somewhere. Next thing you know, we gonna be on jerseys. We gonna be on. We gonna see us on commercials. Y'all gonna see us a lot of places. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all.
We gonna bring this from the archives later on and go. Remember that time we talked about like the hats and stuff, and then boom, whole empire. These coasters and everything.
These Edu Versace. Brave Uchi.
You already know, son. Got the Educated Coach Brothers podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Designer.
You know,
but
I'm drinking with my pinky out today, son. Designer.
That was good, bro.
Yo, I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good to be here. Happy to be here. I was just talking about it before we got on camera. I'm like, man, here, I call it a second home for a reason. Son. Yeah. Like, I'm grateful to be here, son. That's all I got. Son. That's all I got, son. How you feeling though, Sean?
Listen, I'm Gucci. You know, probably my I think I might say it.
What's up?
I was thinking about this earlier, and I think it is. Probably my favorite holidays is tomorrow.
Yeah, favorite of all time.
Favorite. Now it's cheating a little bit. It's my favorite because it's closer to my birthday.
I was about to say because I feel like there's a deeper rooted reason. I'm glad you said it because I was going to ask.
Because typically when I was growing up, all my parties were centered around Halloween because my birthday was literally right afterwards. So,
but before we continue, we'd be remiss. I feel like I'm using that correctly. I hope I am. We got to shout out our boy Ed.
Yeah,
happy birthday, Ed.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Happy
my boy,
birthday,
now we ain't going to say no ages because we get into that age where we don't say ages no more. But shout out to our boy Ed. Today is his actual birthday. You know what I'm saying? We pulling up over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Getting to some shenanigans. Y'all might see something on the page, so check that out.
My costume will be fire, bro.
Yeah, my costume, I mean, you gonna see it.
My costume will be
I'm coming through with the gimbal and everything, so we gonna take some vids. Y'all gonna see it on the page. I'm gonna chop something up, put it together for the page.
Sir,
son.
Yes, sir.
Throw on the spooky tunes, the thriller and shit, son.
This is Thriller.
We doing it. Is there is it gonna be a costume contest?
I don't think so, but
I need to talk to Ellie and let her know, son. Let her know. But yo, we here. We here. We live. I know it's your favorite holiday coming up, and it's great that you said that because you know we getting into some new shit now, son. Like every season, we want to try something new. So every episode moving forward, one of us is going to try to come up with a Did you know? So in commemorance of your favorite holiday, if those aren't familiar, Halloween is what he's talking about. Mm-hmm. So Halloween is a holiday that has been celebrated for a lot longer than we are familiar with. So if you're not familiar with the history of Halloween, it actually dates back probably like 2.5 thousand years ago. This was more of like a Celtic pagan holiday, if you will. And the idea behind it was it all resolved around spirits and crops for the most part. Yeah. Like they had something called Hallows Eve, where, well, excuse me, getting a little ahead of myself. They had Hallows Eve, but they also had something called
Hallow the Dawn.
Shut your mouth. That's not what I was going to. That's what they had back then?
That's
what they had back then? No, it was a pagan holiday.
Don DeMarco's.
Yeah, he was out there. All of them. It was a pagan holiday.
Shit like that. I'm sorry.
See?
Sorry.
It's like when you're in class and the teacher be like, oh, read that one line, and you got that one friend in your class who doing shit while you trying to read. Yeah, that's this right here. Trying to educate the people and shit.
My bad, bro.
But anyway, like I was saying, it was a pagan holiday called Samhain.
Yeah.
And long story short, you want to get your crops together before this happens, because if you don't, evil spirits gonna go around and they basically gonna fuck up your crops.
Okay.
So you want to harvest everything beforehand. Mm-hmm. So the 31st is when also the plane between the spirit realm and the earthly plane is at its thinnest. So they believe like spirits was walking around on Halloween. So what they would do is get rid of all their crops, and they would dress up in costumes or disguises so that the spirits wouldn't recognize them.
Oh.
And then they would do things like, offer up fruit, and sometimes they'd like kill animals and shit as like sacrifices. But, that's a little bit of the darker side of it, right?
Okay.
So then the Romans, they had to get their hands on everything back in the day. They really was running through. And when we talk about like the Celtic area, you're talking about Britain and Ireland and all that. Romans was running through like, yeah, we want that, we want that, we want that.
We're going to take this.
Exactly.
We're going to steal your Egyptian
You know what I'm
wives.
saying? Like, but we going to say that it's ours, even though y'all did it first. So that's what they did. They came through and was like, wait a minute, y'all got a holiday that celebrates it?
Yeah.
So do we. But we call ours Feralia. So Feralia was like, they honor the dead. So they have vigils and stuff like that. And then they had another one called Panoma, who was actually a goddess of fruit and trees. So they would honor her on this day. That's where like the activity of like bobbing for apples could come from. You know what I'm saying? And then what they would do from there is they would celebrate on the 31st and have vigils. Like eventually it grew into something more. So then they had Saints Day, which is November 1st. And then they are called Hallows Day. Go figure. Because there's Hallows Eve, which was the 31st. But then eventually it became called Halloween. So, fun fact, jack-o'-lanterns.
Yes.
Did you ever wonder where the name came from?
No.
I did, because why the fuck are we calling this a jack-o'-lantern,
Okay.
right? So during the holiday, what they would do is instead of pumpkins, they would use turnips. They'd cut a hollow out the turnip, put a candle in it, and they'd scare off a spirit called Stingy Jack.
Is that why they like the symbolism for like turning up is like flames?
God.
I'm just asking the question.
That was not part of the history lesson that I read.
But you said turnip.
Yes, turnip the vegetable, not turn up the activity. No. They're two different things.
But they put a flame inside of the turnip.
Yes, correct.
Which means it's fire. We lit, baby.
I mean, I get to your point. You might be right, because they would do that to scare off some spirit called Stingy Jack. So yeah, we turning up to scare off Stingy Jack, but that's where jack-o'-lanterns came from. And then trick-or-treating. Kids and poor people used to go around and literally go to door, knock on your door. Yo, I'm gonna give you some prayers. Can I get some treats if I give you some prayers? And they would give them something called soul cakes. So it was like their pastry or whatever. So instead of candy, that was like the treat that they gave. So as the years went on, it became what it is today, but that's the root of why it all started.
So Halloween used to be religious?
It really did. It was based around Celtic, Christian, paganism.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, a lot of churches try to stray away from it.
See? Because they recognize it as evil, but that's because later on they witchcraft and all of that, everything becomes bad. And Halloween was never intended to be anything evil. It actually was about recognizing your lost loved ones or other souls before Souls Day.
And this is why we need to stop trying to get rid of history, because a lot of churches believe that it's just this fucking evil ass thing.
It's not.
And why are you masking yourself as something different? It's crazy. Also, though, did you know?
Oh, snap.
That pumpkins are fruit.
Yeah, I did. I did know that.
Did you also know? Did you also know that one quarter of Americans will say, just like me, that Halloween is their favorite holiday?
Yeah. Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even finish because you started talking about turn-ups instead of turnips. So how they put the light inside of the turnip was for Stingy Jack.
Is the turnip sour?
I don't know.
How does the turnip taste?
I've never personally had a turnip, so I don't know.
I had a bunch of turnips.
Yes, me too. Which actually segues into something that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
You just said it a little too early because I just wanted to drop the fun fact was they used to use turnips and put the candles in, and we use pumpkins because pumpkins were more abundant and easier to grow over here. So you got a bunch of pumpkins instead of turnips because those are harder. Hollow those out. Boom, jack-o'-lantern. So that's just how they did it because, the people came from over here and started blending shit together, and then we here now. But that actually leads into what you were saying, right? Turn-ups and shit. I mean, I don't know if you classify, but I do remember. I wanted to know what was for you the best, not the best, what was one of the best Halloweens for you growing up or when you became an adult? Because I got two that I could think of off the top of my head.
The first one I can go right into was when I turned 10. Like I said, a lot of my birthday activities used to be based around Halloween because my birthday's the 5th, Halloween's the 31st. my mom threw my 10th birthday as a Halloween party. And at that point, I had been in Island for 2 years. Mm-hmm. So that was the first time I was able to get my friends from Newark to meet my friends from Island. Now, granted, it turned into a whole lot of bullshit. A lot of my hood friends, we were very physical with each other. Like, we roughed house a lot. Yeah. My friends with Island wasn't trying to do all that shit. So I just been my suburban friends like, why are they hitting us? And I'm in the corner like, we're having fun. But then I'm thinking about it, and real talk. That's why when people like, you had to grow up real fast. Because I remember that was like the first time I ever sat in a room and thought, oh shit, I have to literally play both sides of this. I can't just be like, well, I've known them longer. Now, like, I live here. These are my bros. Yeah. So I had to like pull all my boys from the hood to the side, like, I gotta chill a little bit, like just
bring it down.
Yeah, I can't be out here wilding like this. But I go to that, and then as an adult, I'm laughing because Saturday Night Live had this skit 2 weeks ago where these middle school kids would like go to the parties. And you know how Saturday Night Live had those skits when they just like singing a song, and the song was about middle school kids grinding on each other. And not to sound like a fucking pervert, I think that the first time I ever,
you about to say something perverted.
No, it's not. The first time I ever had a girl put her ass on me was at a Halloween
like I
party.
said, it sounds like he's gonna say something perverted.
I remember like, oh, this is nice.
I like this.
Like, this is what booty feels like.
Booty is more important than water.
I like it. We can do this the easy way.
I like you and I want you.
Or the hard way. I like you and I want you. Listen. Listen. But yeah.
I'll never forget, like, my best probably Halloween was probably when I was like my most mischievous. And it's only because that's when I like really started hanging out with friends to go do Halloween. So I'd say this is probably like 8th grade. Like, I remember doing trick-or-treating with my sister, and, I always had, like, not always, but I took her with me. We'd go to houses and stuff, and then, just eat the candy. But as I got older, my mom was like, yeah, you go out with your friends and stuff. And growing up in Union, dog, they used to leave out the candy on the porch.
Yeah, and you would just dump the
When I tell you that's where my morality, but I learned a lot about myself. Hear me? You ain't even let me finish because you put me in a bucket that I don't even belong in.
I didn't put you in a bucket. You took the whole fucking bucket.
No, I did. Because
you was one of them.
No, I wasn't. My morality, that's how I learned more about my morality system, because I would see it and I wouldn't OD.
Okay.
I'd take like maybe 2 pieces. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Because I knew there was going to be other kids.
Now, did you stop the person behind you from doing it?
Nah, that ain't my business.
That's my point.
That ain't my business.
There you go.
What they do is between them and God. What I do is between me and God.
You got yours, like, oh, fuck everybody
else.
I
got my candy. You didn't fuck with my candy. What that got to do with me? Now, if they do that and I say, yo, don't take the candy, yeah, then I got to go into the reasons why you don't have to. Bro, we 13. Like, if you want to go steal some candy, it don't have nothing to do with it. Nobody's going to see me do it. I took my little 2 pieces of candy or whatever and call it a day. But I like the independence, like being out, going, getting candy, coming home. It was cool. You ain't get costume and shit. You with your friends. That was fun. That was a real good time. So, and then I just started getting like more mischievous. Like, that wasn't even mischievous. That was more them. But then this is when I was like running over cars and stuff. We used to do like the car runs and shit. You ever do those before?
No.
Like when the cars is parked next to each other, you run over the one and run over the other. Like Jackie Chan from Rumble in the Bronx, but with the dirt bikes, we was doing it with our feet. And we was running over the car. But that's another story for another day.
Did you hear this shit?
Listen, this is before.
Mr. and Mrs. Burgess, I didn't know y'all raised such a little delinquent.
This is before.
I don't know this. I don't know this version of Dante. He wasn't like this with us. Your mom and pops gonna be like, y'all turned my son. No, your son was trying to
I'm like, I was hanging out with this kid from Newark, and he told me that this is what they do for fun.
Yo, motherfuckers used to do that shit.
That's I told you. If my pop that time, I mean, I'm grown now. Remember that time we was outside your house and the dude ran into the back of my car because he was drunk? We thought it was gang activity. Son, I went home. I told my pops, like, yeah, so we was hanging out. This is when we was hanging outside of McDonald's. Yeah, Dad. So I was hanging outside of, we was in McDonald's getting something to eat. I came outside and my car was all smashed up. He's like, did you see who did it? Nah, I came outside, and so we hood rigged it because the only thing that was wrong with I had a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
Remember the joint? That joint had a strong frame.
Yeah.
So ran to the back. Yo, the real thing was the trunk just wouldn't close. So I had to just get ghetto rig and get bungee cords to keep it closed. Good times, man. Good times.
Bad times. I was mad as hell that day because I was tired as hell. I just wanted to go upstairs.
Bruh.
But the survival instincts kicked in real fast. I'm like, Dante, go.
I didn't even know, I didn't even know what I was going for, but I knew it wasn't some shit I needed to be a part of because we in front of your building.
Yeah.
If you saying that in front of where you stay, I don't need to ask a lot of questions,
I like your instincts, though.
I don't got to think about that,
I didn't have to fight you on it.
Nah, because
like,
you
Dante,
live here.
go. You pulled off immediately.
Bro, you live here. If this was a place that we both never been to, I'm going to be like, yo, but what if? Nah, you live here.
Yeah.
If you telling me, all right, yo, it's like if you run down the block, I'm not going to be like, yo, bro, why are you running? I'm going to run when we get to the end of the block. Yo, why we just do that? Oh, I thought I saw some. Man, that's some bullshit. I'd rather be mad at the end of the block.
My brother was laughing at us when
I know. He called you laughing.
And I'm like, yo, why was that funny? He's like, he didn't do that shit on purpose. I'm like, nigga, we don't know.
Yo, I had no idea what was going on, like, son.
He's like, we at? I'm like, we back in Union.
Yo,
fuck.
Nigga, I was gone, son. Gone. I didn't know what was going on, but you said pull off, and your tone of voice wasn't confident, which lets me know, nah, you know there's some danger around here, bro. I'ma leave till you tell me to chill out, son. That's it.
I tell people like this: once you see somebody get shot,
you ain't even had to tell me that's what it was, bro. You said pull off, and I said, all right, bro, we out, because I don't know what the fuck going on, son. Drive! Remember from Don't Be a Menace to South Central? Drive, motherfucker, drive! That's exactly how you said that shit, son, on the driving test.
I said that shit like Will Smith and Bad Boys, too. That's how you drive.
Bro, I was gone.
That's how you fucking drive.
Son.
I want my next part in the drive just like that.
Son. But as an adult,
yeah,
shout out to you, bro. Because one of the best Halloween parties I've been to as an adult was when I was going through that shit.
Yeah.
And we went out to that party. I think it was a Perth Amboy or one of those parts in Ironbound or something. You don't even remember.
Oh, I do.
Bro, that's when I created the costume of the Thanos Joker.
Yeah.
Son, I had the Thanos gauntlet and I was dressed as Joker. Could you imagine? First of all, sidebar. Could you imagine
and
if he had the gauntlet? So that'd be fucking insane.
And I was notorious B.I. Thanos.
Yeah, I remember that shit, son.
We gonna share pictures of that because that
shit was mad. I'm gonna definitely send you that picture.
Both going through
that shit was mad fun. Yo, when I tell you, that's when I realized because during that time,
shout out to DJ Crazy. Shout out to Val because that was Crazy's party. We got invited to it by his wife Val. So shout out to y'all.
That shit was so much fun,
That shit was
bro.
Live, bro. And that's when I was on the stage doing the T-Pain.
Yep.
He hit the floor. Everybody was like, oh shit.
So he had the Thanos chin and all that shit.
Thanos was up there killing that shit. That was a good ass party. I forgot all about that shit.
That shit
bro.
was because honestly, what I was going through at that time, son.
It wasn't just you.
Nah, I know. And it was like, yo, we literally was getting out of our funk together at the same time as bros, and it was like, yo, this shit was dope.
That shit was
It
fire.
It wasn't one of those like, yo, we went out and it was like, yeah, it was fun because it had to be like, nah, that shit was legit a fun ass night, son.
Now I'm replaying that night. That was a good.
That was a fun ass night, bro.
Yeah, so like, it was so chill, man, because like, as guys, a lot of guys, especially when they're single, they put a lot of expectations on nights that don't need to be. That shouldn't have those expectations. Mm-hmm. And we went out and there was nothing. And it was just fun, bro. Like, we went to that party, we got fucked up, and then we went home afterwards.
Son, so fucked up, son.
We just went home afterwards.
Because I swear they had a happy hour for that whole party.
Yo.
I looked at my account the next morning and it didn't look like it was fragile. So I was like, yeah, bro. And I know I was drinking. So.
I know that ass. To this day, I think because we knew the DJ, I think the bartenders was hooking us up. We was floored.
You know what it is? Maybe I didn't buy that many.
We did, bro. I shit you not. We had to have like at least 10 or 12 Hennessy shots.
Yeah.
Like we was...
Son, that
tequila
shit was
didn't
fun.
exist yet. That was all Henny.
Yo, that's because Nah, I mean, you know what? You're right. Because I didn't really get on the tequila wave to a couple years after that. This was still when Henny was like still top of my list, bro. Because Henny used to get me there. Son.
Bro, we was fucked up at that party. Bro.
Yo, I had to drive, son. That shit was the best, bro. I'm always the DD, son. So when I have to be the designated that night, bro.
How did we get home then?
Bro, you drove.
Oh my God. Then we said.
And we here to talk about it. So clearly you did enough to get us home.
So what that means is, and I'm not even bullshit. I'm not saying it to sound like I'm trying to be safe. Once I got into my accident in 2016, Dante's aware, and everybody who used to party with me, if I was either too drunk or tired, you ride with me, just know you about to sleep in this car for a little bit. Like, what you mean you about to sleep in this car? I'm like, I am not pulling off.
I am not going anywhere. Thank you very much. I am not pulling off till I have at least 4 bottles of water. I'll take a 30-minute nap. Give me a cheeseburger real quick, soak up some of this liquor, you know what I mean?
We ain't taking no more chances. That was a nice-ass party, bro.
Yeah.
And that kind of started away from me because I think we had that party and then I actively had like a different costume every year after that. So like I said, Halloween has turned into my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
You know,
you always like to dress as a slutty nurse. That's right.
Pause. Shout out to Ed and Ellie too because they keep it fresh.
It going, yo.
Being that their birthdays are close to it, and then Ellie loving Halloween as much as she does. You know, she has this party every year, and it's something to always look forward to.
Yeah, word.
Like I look forward to their party every year now, and I'm like, it's dope. So. Shout out to them. We're gonna be there on Saturday, turning up.
You know what I'm saying? Not turning ips, turning up.
But before we get up out of here, we wanted to do our top 3 for this episode.
Spooky top 3. Woo!
I'm gonna let Dante do his top 3 first. We're gonna do top 3.
Yes.
Halloween movies.
Oh, we're gonna take this even further. By Halloween, you can mean horror. You can mean. But all of mine are horror movies. I mean, I don't do the whole like, what's that Bewitched and what's that witch movie that comes on Disney that everyone loves?
No, don't do that.
No, I'm just saying that's not me. Those are not my 3. That's all. I'm not coming for. Listen, if that's on your top 3, bro, you live your best life. I'm just saying that's not my top 3.
I'm going to go first.
That's fine. It's going to be all Disney movies.
You
I know
fucking jackass.
It's going to be all Disney movies.
It's not, jerk. So number 3 for me. Is Idle Hands, you jackass.
Okay.
Shout out to Jessica Alba. Truth be told, that movie wasn't even all that good.
I was gonna say, you really like that? You put that in up, but once you said I
don't know if you remember that movie.
We talking about. Y'all might know a different Invisible Woman, but when I tell you there's a goated Invisible Woman,
listen. When you go through puberty, the smallest things will fucking catch you.
All it takes is a
and that end scene when she's strapped to the car, I'm like, God.
I know I love women.
Shout out to Jessica Alba. She literally made that my 3rd favorite Halloween movie. Number 2 is Spit in Your Grave.
Okay.
Now that movie takes a huge fucking left turn. You ever seen it?
Nah, I haven't seen it. I've heard about it. I just haven't seen it myself yet.
So the premise of that movie is there's this girl, if I'm not mistaken, she either just had met this guy or she meets them as she's traveling alone. And the guy is pretending to be friendly. He's trying to help. Like most horror movies, they make a wrong turn somewhere. And the guy's basically leading her into a trap to all these other guys and they fucking rape her. R-word her.
Oh, yeah.
They R-word her. I try to catch it. We're going to blank that out.
Yep. But better put a horn or something. Try to get this oil.
They're going to put the Thriller.
Yeah, there you go.
They do that to her. But then after they do that to her, they try to kill her and then they bury her alive.
Damn.
Like this movie gets real dark.
Yeah.
But
you ain't lying.
She somehow makes it out the grave. And she goes after every single one of them, and she goes nuts on them. So
this sounds like a horror Kill Bill.
It's horror, and it's also like action.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, but how she murks each and every one of them, she murks them in the ways that they took advantage of her.
Ah.
You feel me? So each one of them basically dies the way they were getting their shit off.
Ah.
And it made the movie so good, man. And I'm like, because
it wasn't like that episode of Snowfall, right?
No. You know what's funny? He's on that dude who did that is on the show called The Neighborhood, and it's all comedy, and it's hard for me to watch it. Grace is like, yo, why you always like look away when he's on the screen? I'm like, you don't get it. You don't know what I've seen. You don't get it.
I will rewatch that whole series. That one episode, I might skip, bro, because that shit's kind of wild.
And number one for me, you jackass, is Hocus Pocus.
There you go.
Fucking jerk. Shout out to
told you.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Hocus Pocus is fire. Not the second one. Hocus Pocus 2 is ass. Listen, Hollywood, stop making fucking remakes. There's too many creative people out here for y'all to keep making these movies over. Bro. Like Hocus Pocus 1 was good. It didn't need a fucking remake. They died at the end for a reason. It's like, fuck. Hocus Pocus is my favorite Halloween movie.
So I went the route of overall horror that you could watch on Halloween because it's spooky.
Yeah.
So my number 3 is The Conjuring.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
Not the second one. Second one was cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm a big fan on certain movies just need a one and done and call it a day. It's actually my number 1 that just needed a one and done because it freaked me out. The second one is Insidious.
Yeah.
That little fucking kid. Yeah, I don't never need to see no bowl cuts, no stripe, no plaid pajamas, none of that shit. Like, yeah, that's my number 2. My number 1 is probably going to, some people won't agree, and I get why you wouldn't, but my number 1 in terms of horror movies that like really, and I'm talking because these 3 movies like actually scared me. Because I don't get scared from scary movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th. I don't really care because seeing the villain makes it less scary.
Yeah.
The first one on my list is Paranormal Activity. Now, hear me out. It's only because I didn't know nothing about it when I went to go see this movie.
I ain't go with y'all, but I remember y'all telling me afterwards.
Dog, I didn't watch no preview. I didn't see nothing about it. I just knew it was a scary movie and I wanted to see it. Dog. And I realized my problem is the spiritual. When I can't see the shit that's fucking with me, it fucks with me. So Paranormal Activity, I was cool with it until like the first maybe 40 minutes. And I was like, yo, I'm legit feeling a little scared right now. Like, because this is some shit that could happen if you in your home. There's no bad guy running around. They don't got to solve no murders. Yo, this is something that you can't see and can do whatever it wants whenever it wants.
Snatched by her wig.
Dog.
When she got snatched by her hair.
Dog, but see, don't get me wrong. Marlon Wayans actually makes that movie less scary for me now because once he did it, I was like, oh, this does look a little stupid. But when it happened, bro, I'm talking like that night was probably the only movie that I ever went home and turned on all the lights before going to my room.
You locked the door?
I locked the door. I walked through the front door, turn on the main light right there. Then I locked the door. Yeah. Then because if I walk up my stairs when I lived at my parents' house, there's a light at the top of the stairs that I could turn off for the light downstairs. Yeah. So that light stays on. I go all the way upstairs. I turn on the hallway light and then turn off that light. So now it's lit in the hallway. Yeah. Then I go to my room and turn on that light and then turn off the hallway light. And then I keep the TV on all night because I need some kind of light in the room. Dog.
You need some white noise?
Dog. That's the one movie. That's why it's my top 1, because on some shit where it's like, yo, I've literally never done that for no other scary movie.
I'm weird, man, because
I like that shit. I watch it again.
The reason why a lot of my scary movies, a lot of my Halloween movies aren't like horror movies because like I don't get scared at movies. And then with shit like that, and this might sound crazy, when I first saw Paranormal Activity, it didn't bother me. It actually excited me.
See, because you could be dancing with the devil.
Not even dancing with the devil. You look at it different. When I see shit like that, it makes me like, oh yeah, there is an afterlife. And that's how I channel that.
Man, we're the good movies with the good spirits. I mean, unless you watch, what's that movie with Marlon Wayans and his brother died, he come back and help him in basketball.
The Sixth Man.
Yeah. Unless it's like that. Like, why we need more movies like The Sixth Man? You know what I'm saying?
But there's a lot of dumb fucking Halloween horror movies too. Like,
oh, for sure.
I don't know if you ever saw It Follows.
What? No.
It Follows is one of the dumbest fucking movies I've ever seen in my life. Basically, this girl. The movie starts by this girl basically meeting up with this guy, and the guy has a spirits that follow him, but nobody else can see it. But if the spirit catches you, it'll kill you.
Oh, okay.
And the only way to get rid of the spirit to stop following you is to fuck somebody.
See,
but it's not one of those nasty ass.
I was about to say, this sound like one of them joints that used to come on Stars After Dark. What was it? Showtime After Dark and all that. Yeah,
but it's not. This movie actually came out in fucking theaters. It's not. Even with the premise of this movie, there's no sex scenes.
Did it have an NC-17 rating?
No. This shit was rated R because they curse a lot.
Oh,
like,
okay.
There's no, if I'm not mistaken, there's like literally zero nudity in this movie.
So then, I guess the spirit follows them the whole movie. Then,
yeah, no,
if that's the case.
This is the stupid part. So, the movie centers on this girl. She meets up with this guy. Mm-hmm. The guy has a spirit following. The girl's like, I really don't want to do nothing. She, you know how some stupid motherfuckers are like, come on, let's do it. So she gives in, they do it, but then he kind of like knocks her out at the end of it.
Oh shit.
So when she comes to, she's strapped to like a wheelchair, and he's like, I'm so sorry to do this to you. And she's like, what are you doing? I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then she looks up and she sees this old ass person walking towards her. And she's talking to the person like, what are you doing? Where are you going? And the guy was like, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I needed to make sure that this was the way to get it away from me. And then as the thing gets closer, he takes her somewhere, he gets her dressed, and then he takes her back home. And that's when he tells her, like, hey, if you don't want this thing to catch you, pass it on to somebody else. And she thinks that he's bullshitting until one of the things follows her home and then literally breaks into the house.
See?
And then there's no escaping this shit.
See?
So then she got this other simp ass nigga who's like madly in love with her, and all her friends are like driving to places, blah blah blah, trying to like get her as far away as possible because now people think she's crazy, blah blah blah. This spirit done killed her neighbors because they trying to like prevent it from getting her, blah blah blah.
Wild as hell.
So they concoct this stupid ass idea that like they all just about to like chain fuck each other.
So hold on, I have a question. Let's say they're chain fucking each other, as you like to so eloquently put it. Won't it just get passed around the group? Okay, all right.
Like
that
I said,
sounds dumb.
This movie is fucking stupid. I remember just watching how is this going to end?
I'll hold him for a week, and then we can do our thing, and then you hold him for a week.
I went to theaters and saw that. I walked out that theater confused, upset. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like,
it makes me question writers or producers because it's like, hold on, hear me out. I'm gonna give you a script, and here's what it is. I'm gonna get the actors to read it. Producers are going to see it. Directors are going to do it. They're going to put it all together. No one in the process of writing to production said, yo, this is a bad idea. Like, listen, no one thought that?
Some people do that. And they think that it's going to be so bad that it's going to be good. Because a lot of these movies just try to get a cult following.
Yeah, and that's why you put it on.
Like,
I mean, this must be before Netflix and shit.
Yeah, it was. But think of this. You've seen it happening.
Yeah.
That movie was fucking horrible.
It was.
Like, the trees are killing us.
Yes. Yeah, you better start being nice to these trees.
The trees are upset that we're killing the environment, so we're about to start murking.
That's it. Things. And then randomly, we're just gonna stop. We're not gonna do it no more. We don't want to.
No. At the end, if you watch when they're walking in Paris,
yeah. That's right.
That bristle
wasn't hell up. That was an M. Night Shyamalan movie, wasn't it? Yep. See, he be doing shit like that, son. He be doing shit like that.
Shyamalan. Shama ding dong.
He lost me after that werewolf movie with the pool and all of that. I don't remember that.
He lost me after he fucked up Avatar.
I forgot he did that, son.
Yo.
We ain't even gonna talk. First of all, hold up, time out.
He fucked up Avatar so bad. The Dragon Ball Z movie was
no.
He made the Dragon Ball Z.
You've just brought up possibly the two worst movies back to back, and that's how I know. No. Hell no. I hate both of those movies with a passion, son. No.
Goku was this white high school kid.
Yo. I'm like, none of this makes sense. I'm like, bro.
Hey, this nigga Japanese.
None of it makes sense. All that was missing was them making Piccolo a black dude. That's the only thing I'd have like, yeah, see, now y'all reaching. Now I know what y'all trying to do,
that's
son.
Real shit, though.
Come on, son.
Piccolo
my boy used to walk out with a dashiki. He used to have his bean pies with him every time he's about to pull up and fight.
And taking the kid of
you know what I'm saying? Take care of somebody else's kid, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the real dads out there.
You know, Piccolo's in them.
It's fucking Goku. Goku was a bad dad, bro.
Yo, but with that being said, it's been another great episode.
Take
you know
this
what I'm saying? Take this. Yo, I know you about to die, bruh, but take this sensu bean and beat up on my son real quick. That's crazy, son. Yo, Gohan, I got beef. Fight this dude real quick. And he's at full strength.
Like, wait a minute.
But Dad, he's grown like you. I know. This is going to toughen you up, boy. That's crazy. But on that note, It's been great, y'all. Y'all have a fun, and safe Halloween. Y'all enjoy yourselves responsibly, of course. And we're going to catch y'all at the next installment. With all that being said,
remember, get a hat. Remember, order a hat.
We out here.
Order a hat.
We out here. No talent beats. Play us out, brother.
Ed Hardy for real. Get it? Educated Hardy.
I mean, I'm guessing because like Education Hard Knocks. Is that what you're doing?
No, like the Ed Hardy hats.
Oh. Right over my head.
Shout out to Paris Hilton.